Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Khairunisa binti Muhammad Jumali and my metric number is 072473. We are from Group C and will be present about nation state and protection of security of Yugoslavia. Nation state of Yugoslavia, or the land of the South Yugo, was formed at the end of the First World War when the Croat, Slovenian and Bosnian territories that were once part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire united with the Kingdom of Serbia. However, the country was divided during World War II and was under Nazi occupation, but they reunited at the end of the war when the communists under Josip Broz Tito liberated the country. After the Second World War, Yugoslavia broke away from the Soviet Union in 1948, became a founding member of the Non-Aligned Movement in 1961, and adopted a more decentralized and less oppressive form of government than the rest of Eastern Europe. The division that occurred was caused by many factors, including culture, religion, ethnic group, and nationalists. Today, Yugoslavia is divided into Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, and Northern Macedonia and Slovenia.
My name is Nurul Najah binti Anas. My metric number 072142. Next, I will explain about national defense strategies. Yugoslavia, during its existence, employed several national defense strategies that evolved over time, particularly under the leadership of Josip Broz Tito. Tito's approach to national defense was shaped by the geopolitical context of the Cold War and the need to navigate between the two major power blocs, the Western Allies, led by the United States, and the Soviet Union and its Eastern Bloc allies. One of the key pillars of Yugoslavia's national defense strategies was its commitment to the non-aligned movement. Tito sought to position Yugoslavia as an independent and neutral player on the global stage. This means steering clear of aligning with either NATO or the Warsaw Pact, the military alliance led by the United States and the Soviet Union respectively. Non-alignment move allow Yugoslavia to pursue its own interests and policies, avoiding direct involvement in the ideological and military conflict of the Cold War. A crucial element of Yugoslavia defense strategies was the concept of total national defense or territorial defense. This strategy involved organizing the entire population for national defense, emphasizing local defense units and guerrilla warfare capabilities. The Territorial Defense Force was designed to be a decentralized and locally organized military force intended to resist any potential invasion or aggression. Yugoslavia invested in maintaining a relatively strong and well-equipped military force. Despite its non-aligned status, the country developed its defense industry to ensure self-sufficiency in military production. Yugoslavia armed forces were modernized to some extent, and the country maintained a policy of universal conscription, creating a sizable resource force. Despite these defense strategies, Yugoslavia faced challenges in the 1990s that ultimately led to its disintegration. The emergence of nationalist sentiment, economic difficulty, and the changing geopolitical landscape contributed to international conflict, culminating in the breakup of the country. The strategies that were once designed to ensure the security of Yugoslavia became insufficient in preventing the violent dissolution of the state.
My name is Manushree, daughter of Jiva, number metric 073717. Today I want to present about nation state and protection of security of Yugoslavia in view intelligence and threat assessment. The nation of Yugoslavia faced complex challenges in the realm of intelligence and threat assessment, especially considering its unique geopolitical positions, internal diversity, and eventual dissolution. Firstly, Cold War dynamics. Yugoslavia, led by Josip, pursued a non-aligned stance during the Cold War. This required assisted intelligence practices to assess potential threats from both the Eastern and Western blocs. The nation intelligence needed to navigate the indirect geopolitical of the Cold War, balancing relationship with major powers while safeguarding the nation's sovereignty. Secondly, internal diversity and tensions. Yugoslavia was a mosaic of diverse ethnics and cultures. The intelligence agents were tasked to monitoring internal tensions, historical and potential conflict among the various ethnic groups. Understanding and managing these internal dynamics were critical to maintaining stability and protecting the security of the nation. Thirdly, geopolitical vulnerabilities. Situated at the crossroads of Eastern and Western Europe, Yugoslavia faced potential external threats and interventions. Intelligence efforts focused on protecting the nation borders, monitoring neighboring countries, and preventing by hostile elements. This was particularly crucial during times of heightened regional tensions. Fourthly, dissolution and fragmentation. The dissolution of Yugoslavia in early 90s marked a significant turning point. Intelligence and threat assessment become even more critical as a country disintegrated into several independent states. The intelligence had to adapt to a new geopolitical realities, refine its priorities, and establish cooperation mechanisms with a newly formed nation to address shared security concerns. Lastly, ethnic conflict and humanitarian crisis. The breakup of Yugoslavia led to ethnic conflict, notably in Bosnia and Kosovo. Intelligence agency played a crucial role in assessing the evolving situation, providing early warnings, and contributing to decision-making process aimed at preventing and mitigating humanitarian crisis. The Yugoslavia experience underscored the importance of the robust and adaptive intelligence apparatus in safeguarding the security of the nation state. It highlights the need of the intelligence agencies to be agile in responding to internal and external challenges, especially during times of political transformation and regional instability. In conclusion, intelligence and threat assessment were integral to the protection of the security in Yugoslavia.
My name is Putri Nur Emilia binti Karafata with the matrix number 073411. We'll be presenting about the law enforcement and the internal security in Yugoslavia. During the existence of Yugoslavia, which spanned from 1918 to the early 1990s, the structure and functioning of law enforcement evolved based on the country's political and social developments. Yugoslavia law enforcement structure was decentralized, reflecting the country's federal system and its emphasis on self-management and socialism. The decentralized nature of law enforcement meant that each constituent republic and autonomous province within the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia had its own police force operating within its territorial boundaries. One of them is the republic-level police forces. Each of the six republics, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro and Macedonia, had its own police force. Additionally, there were two autonomous provinces, Vojvodina and Kosovo, each with its own police. These police forces were responsible for maintaining public order, enforcing law and responding to criminal activities within their respective religion. These forces were responsible for maintaining public order, enforcing law and responding to criminal activities within their respective territories. The Republic-level police forces was divided by two. One is organization and structure. The organization and structure of the Republic-level police forces vary among the six republics, reflecting both historical and regional factors. Each police force had its own hierarchy, division and specialized unit based on the specific needs and challenges faced within the respective republic. Second was jurisdiction. The jurisdiction of these police forces was limited to the borders of their respective republic. They were primarily responsible for addressing local crime, ensuring public safety and enforcing laws within the boundaries of their territory. Cross-border criminal activities and issues requiring coordination between republics fell under the purview of federal authorities or specialized units.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Anis Farhana binti Arifin. My matric number is 073549. So today I'm going to talk about the aftermath of Yugoslav War. So during the Yugoslav War in the 1990s, the cybersecurity as we understand is not well developed. So this conflict were not influenced by the modern cyber threat. However, in the contemporary context of the successor states such as Croatia, Serbia, Macedonia, Montenegro, Herzegovina, and Slovenia, this nation faced many challenges related to the cybersecurity and the modern threats to realism of the nation-state security. So, I'm going to talk about the several considerations. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about the critical infrastructure protection. So, the successor states of the former Yugoslav, like many other nations, rely heavily on the interconnected, digitalized critical infrastructure, including energy grids, transportation system, and healthcare. Protecting the system from cyber threats is crucial for maintaining national security and public safety. Secondly is the cyber espionage. Nation-states engage in a cyber espionage activity to gather intelligence on each other. The successor may be vulnerable to cyber espionage efforts seeking sensitive information related to the government, military.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For my presentation on regards of war, peace and conflict in the subject of diplomacy and international relations in Yugoslavian war, which is in the context of Yugoslavian war. In the Yugoslavian war, it's very seen as the complex of conflict. As we see, there are multiple sides that involved during the conflict. The war will happen during the 1992 all the way to 1995. This is we mentioned in the Bosnian War. I will take the Bosnian context. Also, during the Bosnian War, during the May to October, the alliance between the Bosnian and the Croats by Alija Ispolovic and Franjo Tuđman was against the idea of the Serbian people, which want to create a greater Serbian state, which carved apart by the Bosnia-Herzegovina area. This was led by Radovan Karadzic, the leader of the Republic of Srpska, Serbian Srpska, who want separation from the Bosnia-Herzegovina region. And we see this in this conflict. There are, in the early stage, there were Bosnian and the Croats against the Serbian people. But until October, the alliance between the Croats and the Bosnian was split, as both sides have the conflict interest as the ethnic minority clash each other. So from 1993 onwards into 1994, the conflict had become three-way war between the Bosnian, Croat, and also the Serbian people. And also Slobodan Milosevic, which is the president of the Yugoslavian Federal Republic, sided with the Republic of Srpska as means to gaining the national territory of the Greater Serbia. But the West also involved in this conflict, where President Bill Clinton and also French President Ferdinand Macron want to intervene in the conflict as means to constrain Serbia, as Serbia was seen as a proxy of the Russian people. And also the humanitarian cause for the West to intervene in the conflict. And we see also in the United Nations mission for Bosnia-Herzegovina, they call for United Nations to intervene to stop the genocide that happened in that time. The agreement that were reached between Bill Clinton as an intermediary regained the alliance between Bosnian people and the Croat people. From that onward, Bosnian were united front against two sides again, back during the 1992. Bosnian Croat against Serbian people. This conflict in 1995 the conflict was over by the signing of the Dayton Agreement, which ended the Bosnian-Herzegovina War.
Conclusion, the nation state and security protection in the case of Yugoslavia highlight the complicated balance between multi-ethnic nation-state aspiration and maintaining domestic security, serving as cautionary tale for controlling the vast population. Thus, Yugoslavia's struggle for unity, diversity and security was influenced by historical grievance, ethnic tension and national aspiration, leading to violent conflict and national disintegration. Furthermore, the breakdown of Yugoslavia's security due to historical grievance and diverse identity led to wars, humanitarian crises and dissolution, highlighting the challenges of governments in a multi-ethnic society. Therefore, we can learn and understand that Yugoslavia's security struggle shows the importance of inclusive institutions, historical grievance and dialogue, and preserve the unity and security of diverse countries.